Hey everybody, POA here. For those of you who don't want to listen to channel updates, you can fast forward. By all means, you can fast forward. I'm going to do this on this video since, well, Lord of the Rings Holiday Collector is probably going to get more eyeballs, and frankly, it's an awesome box to open. So I want to give a channel update. There's going to be a period of time where things are going to be a little different. I'm going to be moving. So my channel was small, a lot smaller, back the first time that I moved across the country. It was a month before Modern Horizons 2 came out. And obviously then I got into place in time before Modern Horizons 2 came out. And of course, Modern Horizons 2 kind of exploded my channel at that time. Unfortunately, my timeline's not going to 100% line up that well this time. So June, I will be moving across the country again, in which timeline-wise, I'm definitely going to be missing the Modern Horizons 3 pre-release. Without a question, I'm going to be missing that. And I don't believe I'm going to be set up in time for the release. Which means Modern Horizons 3 content, for the most part, will be kind of late on this channel. Which is unfortunate. Just because it is the release this year that everybody is, in fact, looking forward to, including myself. But that's the way sometimes things go. You know, timing rarely ever works out perfectly. Worked out perfectly the first time. It's not going to work out perfectly the second time in terms of the channel here. But that aspect, unfortunately, is more important than the channel. So during that time that I'm out, there will be some pre-recorded content. It'll probably go down to 3 to 4 videos a week temporarily. All right, so I just want to say that up front, just because I don't have that much pre-recorded content sitting in the queue right now. So I kind of slowed down on a lot of things, partially in anticipation of this and some other things. And on this note too, if there's anything on the channel you'd kind of like to see, let me know what that is. You know, I'm interested in maybe having a little bit more, and let me be clear, not changing the channel, like still going to do this, but maybe we could add in some other stuff too while we're at it. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. I know as soon as I'm back up and running, I am going full force into Modern Horizons 3. It is going to be relentless. It's going to be awesome, unless the set's a complete loser, which I highly doubt. But having said that, they've already shared some spoilers of, well, Magic Origins style flip planeswalkers, and at Mythic level, I couldn't be any less excited about those cards. I simply cannot be. I find it impossible to be excited about them, even if they're like not bad. But anyway, I'm sure there's still gonna be a lot more involved. Those would be, to me, those would be the Garth One Eyes and frankly the Modern Horizons 2 planeswalkers, which outside of Grist weren't particularly good, and even Grist didn't necessarily get the motor running, you know. So that's the channel update. I hope everybody understands and bears with me and all that. And if everybody's back when I get back, but it is kind of funny when a channel has to do that. You know, there are a lot of other really good channels out there too, and sometimes those channels get found, and that happens. It's the way of life, right? In the meantime, please check out Wildcat MTG's channel, right? He'll have some fresh content going up, and I know I'll be watching. And of course, the MTG North guys, y'all know them. Good dudes, good dudes. So anyway, that's the channel update. That's kind of what's going on, just so everybody knows. And I'm hoping by the third week of June, I'll kind of be back up and running again. I'm hoping. There's no guarantee on that, though, because if you ever tried shipping stuff and all your stuff across the country, it's hard, man. It is hard. Timelines on all that. I don't know if anybody remembers my Strixhaven videos from my first move when I filmed one-handed in a hotel, and then I tried using the jankiest tripod ever known on top of a stovetop to film another video. But like, that's what I had to resort to. I prefer not to do that, so we'll kind of see what happens from there. Plus, I'll have to figure out lighting when I get in my new place and blah blah blah. Oh god, it's a lot. It's a challenge. Regardless, I'm gonna do one of these for me. Admittedly, this has been sitting in the back of the closet for a minute, and admittedly, I kind of was holding on to it because I knew that this moment was going to come eventually, and I kind of wanted to use it and open it and save it for the "Hey, I'm moving" video. So, because I did want to open another one of these for me. I've done a bunch for patrons between point A to point B from the last time I've opened one. And it's a product I dig. So although it's an expensive product, it got expensive. It was already not cheap at all, but it got expensive. And understandably. I mean, if you watch this channel, you already knew that the very moment I opened one of these. And at first I was like, oh man, another Lord of the Rings box. And it almost felt like it was like 2 packs in. I was like, okay, these are way better. Where has this product been? Anyway, so commons and uncommons. There are some really good ones to come across. Fiery Inscription in foil. You know, it's kind of funny. I not that long ago, I was having a Commander game with some of the patrons. And I have a deck that runs this, and it's rather explosive in that deck. So I put it out, and one person already kind of knew. Was like, uh-oh. And then the other 2 people were like, wait a minute. What does this thing do? And what's your deck doing? And somebody blew it up immediately. As the person, so the person's like, I'm sorry, I gotta do this. I'm like, no, that's the right move. That is, in fact, the right move. No hate here. That is, that's how the game's played. I instantly became a massive threat with that card. Okay, we got the... I know Surge isn't for everybody. I dig Surge myself, although... yeah, the map lands seemed really cool. They are, in the end, actually kind of boring, but... Feasting Hobbit from the Food Commander deck. Pippin, also not from the... Oh, wait. Is that from the... No, yeah, it is from the Food Commander deck, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's in the... I do like that foiling myself. I know it's not for everybody. Alluring Searing Light. I am a fan of this card. I know it's not a money hit, but that's a nice card. And also in non-foil too, which is really nice. King of the Oathbreakers. Okay, extended art in the Surge. Legolas, which means I don't believe we'll have a rare in the back. We will. A River Kelpie. Okay. I actually had not pulled one of these yet for myself. While that's not a hit, I'll take it. It's a card I don't own a copy of, and have not pulled any of the Hildebrand art treatments of that for myself. Okay. Come on, good uncommons. Nope. Okay. I mean, not bad stuff, but... Okay, the File of Galadriel. Boromir. Boromir in the sweet silver screen treatment. Courageous Resolve. Okay. Mithril Coat in the extended art Surge. That's cool. That's a good hit. And that is not necessarily the hit you want in the Surge. That is Call Forth the Tempest. And a Myriad Landscape after that. Okay. Watch, I get a total super dud box. Good riddance to you! I mean, it very well can happen. Champions of Minas Tirith. Hey, Raise the Palisade in the silver screen foil. That's a nice rare. Minas Tirith Garrison. I'm sensing a theme here. Born Upon a Wind. Actually, not too shabby of a card here in the Surge foiling. Not a hit, but... Okay, so then we do have a rare or mythic in the last spot. We have Treebeard, which is shockingly worth a buck or two. Or like 5. Even though it's Doran. But I guess people really like the artwork and the Treebeard character, yeah. I guess Doran is a commander that is in fact played. Another Fiery Inscription. Okay, all right, come on, box. Let's turn up the juice here. The Oath of Earl, Banquet Guest. Okay. Another Call Forth the Tempest. Hugh the Entwood for our first mythic. That time in the Surge. Cloudstone Curio. Okay, so we have a Surge foil, Cloudstone Curio. That's actually it's not too shabby. You tend to get one per box. And Cloudstone Curio, not the best, is definitely not the worst either. That's all right. And Tempt with Discovery, that time in silver screen foil. Of course, as you know with this product, there are some giant hits to get. In the end, besides hoping for one of the giant hits, I just hope to get some good depth. Nazgul, there we go. Nazi-G. Which those in the silver screen foils have been climbing. Sauron the Necromancer. Okay. Iramir. Hey, Gladriel, sweet. In a non-foil copy that I could actually play with, because the only copy I have came out of one of those stupid scene boxes, and the thing's curled as all get out, and I can't uncurl it. It's like really bad. That's awesome. That's a really sweet hit. Really happy about that one, even if the price isn't what it used to be. Sharky, which means an uncommon. Wait, we have one more. Yeah, we have mythic. Oh, Glamdring. Okay, so we got ourselves a foil Glamdring and the poster card. Not the big hit in terms of poster cards, but still a foil poster. Yep, nothing in the commons and uncommons that time. Orcish Siege Master. All right, we've got the Witch King of Angmar in the scroll silver screen treatment. Not a bad little hit right there. Nice. Again, same thing with Gladriel. A card that I only have a super curled copy of from the stupid scene boxes. Really happy to get a non-foil copy. That's awesome. Okay, Display of Power. Samwise, which means we do have a rare or mythic. We have a mythic. We have a scene. Spiteful Banditry. Okay. I'll admit, not the two cards I'm hoping to see at the end there, but you can't pick what you get. You just get what's in the box. And you hope to get enough, like I said, you can get enough depth out of these to make it still a good opener. And pulling cards like Legolas's Quick Reflexes helps a lot with that. Because you can't just 100% rely on those. Like Spiteful Banditry right there, yeah, it's lower end. Minas Tirith. Doors of Durin. While this is not a hit, it is a card I play with, and it is a card in this foil treatment, in the scroll treatment, that's going to get slotted into a deck right after. Okay, Galadrim Brigade. That's not bad. Hey, it's Lotho. Surge. That's actually becoming more and more of a hit all the time. Rare. Sauron the Necromancer. Okay. Which means an uncommon. Tempt with Discovery. All right. So what do we got left here? We got 5 packs left. Cannot tell you how happy I am about the Legolas's Quick Reflexes and the Galadriel. Like, I'm not even mad about the Spiteful Banditry and the Glamdring. Because that's... All right. It's so good I got playable copies. Elving Course. I like this card. Hey, 2 Mithril Coats. That time also in the foil silver screen in the scroll treatment. Sweet. Yeah, and the Nazgul Battle Mace. While not the hit people expected it to be, it is still a good piece of equipment. Horn of the Mark. Frodo, which means we do have a card in the back. Rare. Worship. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. You know, I don't think I've... Hey, generous ent. Here we go. I don't think I noticed you can't get the borderless Orcish Bowmasters in this product, can you? So in this product, it's harder to get an Orcish Bowmaster, isn't it? Fascinating. Never really thought too much about that, but having with what I've opened and other people's channels, I've never seen a borderless one out of one of these boxes. It's because they didn't really have borderless copies inside these boxes. The Balrog. Assemble the Entmoot. They did really tune up the commander pools in this particular product, which, to be honest, isn't the worst thing in the world. Those were pretty good decks. Eagle of Deliverance. Delighted Halfling. Okay. Like, here's a conversation for below besides the conversations I've already had for below. What's better, Birds of Paradise or Delighted Halfling? Discuss. Okay, and then we got a Rally the Galadrim in the Surge. And a Soul's Attendant in foil, which is not a bad little pull for an uncommon, because you're going to get some uncommons in that slot. All right. Hobbit, Sheriff, Glorfindel, and we're moving on. Banquet Guests for the second time in the box. Baragond. All right. Fel Beast Shriek. Womp womp. Goldberry. Okay. Hey! Yes! 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 Surge Party Tree. I cannot think of a better pull for me short of like just one of the bigger money cards. Oh my god. That is okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's awesome. That makes me so happy. This has been sitting there in the closet the whole time. I'll be honest, I was like, well, you know, I'm getting some neat stuff. The box won't be particularly good, but that's okay. I'm still getting some okay stuff. That's kind of where my head was at. And then that thing pops up. Oh, holy crap. All right. Surge Foil Party Tree. A card that you know, when Commander Masters came out, hold on. And God, like every card in that set just dropped so dramatically, except for the free commander spells. Those are the only things that didn't drop dramatically. They dropped, but not as much as some people were hoping they would. It's probably the best way to put it, because I know people will get a little bit like, they dropped, what are you talking about? Yeah, but like people wanted to get like deflecting swats for like $15. And that never got anywhere close to that. So that's kind of what we're talking about here. But anyway, Great Henge did go down a lot. Like, I bought a foil etched copy for sub $30. I got another copy of it for like $25, regular copy for like $25. And admittedly, I still need more copies of it. I should have bought more, but money is finite. Mirkwood. Or my willingness of what I spend things on, it can be finite. No, it's finite. It's definitely finite. Okay, nothing good there. Call of the Ring. This card was like $2 to $3 for a long time. I think it's fallen to bulk. Okay, we got Gladriel from the actual set. That's not a bad little pull right there. Okay, Ramos Ekor. Wow, we seem to we got a lot of these in this box. It's kind of wild. Not complaining about that. Isildur's Fateful Strike, which means we have an uncommon. And we have Elrond. Oh. That was the spot. And then we got an uncommon, so then we had a mythic or rare coming up. I was off by one. It is a Hugh the Antwood, which is a womp womp. It is a really cool poster treatment, I'll admit. But it is a womp womp. But that's okay, because we still got a Surge Foil Party Tree. So it's fine. Last pack. Looking around, I feel like I am owed one more regular set mythic. we'll see if that holds true. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, it could be a One Ring. Probably asking for too much Grima. But let's find out. Either way. Faramir. Legolas. Okay, a couple of the commander cards. Nope. Anduril. The new Anduril. Not a mythic. We got Moria Marauder. Okay, we're going to end a bit like Womp Womp here. Yep. We got Smeagol, yeah, which means we have an uncommon. Yep. And we got Myriad Landscape in, which is still a cool treatment. But anyway. In a box of getting some things I actually am cool with getting another copy of or get a playable copy of, this box was really good. I'll admit on the actual set mythics, did not do well. But I got two Surge Foil Realms and Relics. In Cloudstone Curio is solid, even with the recent reprint in Ravnica Remastered. And the Great Henge is just like, what, like the second best one to get behind Ancient Tomb, or Balanced Tomb, I think it's called in this set. It's the second best one you could possibly get. Might even be the best one in Surge. I'm not quite sure which one stands where right now. A couple Mithril Coats is really cool. Raise the Palisade, really strong card. Legolas's Quick Reflexes is awesome. Not bad. Not bad at all, even if I kind of whiffed on the poster cards, which is kind of what happened there. And only 2 other regular set mythics, which is kind of on the low side. So that's the intriguing part about these boxes. They're a lot of fun. Like, even if it didn't hit that and I was kind of trending toward a not so good box, it was still kind of fun. It was still kind of neat. I'm not always a sucker for treatments, truly, in terms of cards I'm going to keep and play with and blah, blah, blah. But this set nailed it so well. Like, it was absolutely money. Money. In terms of how they designed this. They must have had a lot of fun with this. And I like Surge Foiling. Not everybody does. I think it's a really sharp look. All right, so there's that. I guess, God, this is my last new video until I'm going to go on a hiatus, and then we're going to come back. So, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, right? I'll still be reading comments and all that. In fact, when I'm spending 3.5 days on the road, I would love to see some comments, admittedly, while I have my car on autopilot for large stretches of time. So there's that. so, hit me up. Let me know. Yeah, I'll see everybody later.